There is a tutor available tonight who never sleeps, never charges a fee, and never judges you for the $100 you spent on food delivery last month. Millions of people have quietly started using AI chatbots for something surprisingly old-fashioned: sitting down and making a monthly budget. Meet Sam. She is 24, 8 months into her first job at a mid-sized company, earning $3,000 a month. By the 25th of every month, the money is simply gone, and she genuinely cannot say where. She has downloaded 3 budgeting apps and abandoned all 3. She once opened a spreadsheet, typed the word budget in bold letters, and closed it. A friend told her to just ask ChatGPT, and she laughed, because it sounded like asking a calculator for life advice. But the friend was half right, and this video is about which half. Used correctly, a free AI chatbot is a genuinely useful money coach. Used carelessly, it can mislead you with total confidence, or walk away with information it should never have been given. Why did the apps fail her, by the way? Because an app is a form, and a form cannot talk back. It records what you spent. It never asks why, never notices your patterns, never explains a term you did not understand. What Sam needed was not another tracker. She needed something closer to a conversation, a patient back and forth, with something that knows every textbook definition and asks decent questions. That, it turns out, is exactly the shape of an AI chatbot. So here is the picture to hold on to for the rest of this video. An AI chatbot is a study partner who has read every textbook in the library, but has never once seen your notebook. You remember that student from school. Astonishing memory, endlessly patient, happy to explain the same thing 5 times at midnight before the exam. That is who you are sitting down with. But this study partner has 3 quirks you must understand before trusting it with your money. It only knows what you tell it. It sometimes states wrong answers in a completely confident voice. And anything you hand it, you should assume you cannot take back. Start with what this study partner is genuinely brilliant at: structure. Most people do not fail at budgeting because they cannot do maths. They fail because the task feels like a shapeless fog. Where do I even start? A chatbot is superb at turning fog into a list. It can sort your spending into clear categories, build a simple monthly plan around your numbers, ask you questions you never thought to ask yourself, and explain any confusing money term in plain words, instantly, without making you feel small. Structure, categories, questions, explanations. That is the sweet spot. Notice what is not on that list: knowing your life, knowing your bank balance, and being reliably right about facts. Because here is quirk number 1. The study partner has read every textbook, but your notebook is closed to it. It does not know your salary, your rent, your city, or the wedding you must attend in December. Ask it a vague question: how much should a person save? And you get a generic textbook answer. The magic only starts when you bring your real numbers to the table. In budgeting with AI, you bring the numbers, it brings the structure. That division of labor never changes. Quirk number 2. It is sometimes confidently wrong. AI chatbots are built to produce fluent, convincing sentences, not certified true ones. Ask about a specific interest rate, a tax rule, or the name of a government program, and it may state something outdated or simply invented, in the same calm, steady tone it uses when it is right. There is a word for this: hallucination. Think of the study partner who never, ever says the words, "I don't know." Wonderful for explaining concepts, dangerous as your only source of facts. So any number that matters, a rate, a rule, a deadline, gets verified on an official website before you act on it. Quirk number 3, and this one is non-negotiable. Never hand your study partner your ID card. In practice, that means never paste your bank account number, card numbers, passwords, one-time codes, or full statements with real account details into any chatbot. Not once, not partially, not to save time. Assume anything you paste may be stored somewhere you cannot see and cannot delete. The good news is that budgeting does not need any of it. Category totals are enough. Rent this much, food this much, transport this much. The study partner needs your patterns. It never needs your identity. So what do you actually say to it? Here are 5 prompts in plain speech. Copy the idea word for word. Prompt 1. The leak finder. Tell it, here is what I earn each month, and here is roughly what I spend on rent, food, transport, subscriptions, eating out, and shopping. Where am I leaking money? Prompt 2. The budget builder. Ask, build me a simple monthly budget from these numbers, and make sure at least $500 goes to savings before anything else. Prompt 3. My favorite, the interview. Say, ask me 10 questions about my spending habits, one at a time, then tell me what patterns you notice. It is remarkable what surfaces when the questions come at you one by one. Prompt 4. The translator. Whenever a money word confuses you, say, explain this to me like I am 15. And prompt 5. The what if. Ask, if I cut eating out by $200 a month, what does that add up to in a year? Simple scenarios, instant arithmetic. Now watch it work for Sam. She types in her honest, rounded numbers. Salary, $3,000. Rent, $1,000. Groceries and food at home, $500. Transport, $200. Subscriptions, $100. Eating out, $400. Shopping, $300. Add those up. 1,000 plus 500 is 1,500, plus 200 is 1,700, plus 100 is 1,800, plus 400 is 2,200, plus 300 is 2,500. $2,500 spent. So only $500 a month is even available to save. And right now, it simply evaporates. The chatbot points calmly at the 2 softest categories. Eating out plus shopping is $700 a month, nearly a quarter of her income. It suggests a plan Sam actually agrees with. Eating out down from $400 to $200, shopping down from $300 to $200. That frees another $300. Now $800 a month can move to savings the day her salary lands. Over a year, $800 times 12 is $9,600, nearly $10,000, saved without touching rent or groceries. And notice who did what. Sam brought every single number. The partner brought the structure and the uncomfortable, useful questions. Now, the 3 places people go wrong with an AI money coach. Mistake 1. Treating the study partner like an oracle. People ask, which mutual fund should I buy? Which stock? Which insurance policy? And the chatbot eager to please, will produce names. Do not act on them. It may describe products inaccurately, quote wrong numbers, or mix things up entirely. And it carries zero responsibility if you lose money. Concepts, yes. Categories, yes. Specific product picks, no. Mistake 2. Pasting real financial details. We said it once, and it is worth saying twice. Account numbers, card details, passwords, and one-time codes never enter a chat window, no matter how convenient it feels. Mistake 3. One deep conversation, then nothing. A budget is not a document, it is a habit. One brilliant chat in January does not survive contact with March. And do not rely on the chatbot to remember your last session accurately. It may not, or it may misremember. Keep your own simple record of the numbers, and let each monthly chat start fresh from it. Here is what you can actually do this week. Step 1. Tonight, 15 minutes. Round off your income and your 6 biggest spending categories and run the leak finder prompt. Rounded numbers, no account details, no bank names needed. Step 2. Run the interview prompt and answer honestly. The questions you flinch at are usually pointing straight at the leak. Step 3. Set a monthly ritual. Same 15 minutes, the day after salary arrives. Update the numbers, then ask, what changed since last month? Step 4. Verify before you act. Any rate, rule, program, or product the chatbot mentions gets checked against an official source first. And one more thing. This works the same on any capable chatbot. ChatGPT is simply the famous one. There are several free alternatives from other companies, and the method, your numbers, its structure, your verification, matters far more than the brand. So remember the study partner. It has read every textbook ever written about money, but your notebook stays closed until you open it. You bring the real numbers, and it brings the structure, the categories, and the questions. It never says, I don't know, so every fact it states gets checked before you act on it. And it never, ever gets to see your ID card. Patterns, yes. Passwords, never. My question for you. If you sat down with an AI study partner tonight, what is the first question you would ask about your own money? Tell me in the comments. The answers genuinely help me plan future videos.